First at 5:30 with the deadline for a spending deal rapidly approaching at the state capitol. Political reporter Rick Albin says time is short and the differences are many. He talked with lawmakers today to find out what the major differences are and if they believe that the issue can be resolved.
Here in Lansing, lawmakers are facing a September 30th deadline to get a new budget put together for fiscal 2025-2026. The problem is the plans put forth so far are very different by billions of dollars, and they have very different priorities. We asked Wyoming Democratic Floor Leader Representative John Fitzgerald what he thinks the biggest stumbling block is to getting an agreement between the governor, the Senate, and the House.
What has really been, I think, the roadblock is the willingness to get in a room and talk about the numbers and the priorities of Michiganders. And I can tell you right now that the House proposal we saw last week, I think, is detached from the reality that Michiganders are living in right now.
Republican Pat Outman from Six Lakes says there are other concerns.
Well, there's a couple of big things that I would really target. One is just the overall level of spending. Since the COVID pandemic, the state spending in Michigan has just skyrocketed. And House Republicans are really cautious of that. We would like to roll back some of that spending, not necessarily get back to pre-COVID level spending, but at least rein it in somewhat.
In the end, there are three people who have to come to a broad agreement. Again, the governor, the Speaker of the House, and the Senate Majority Leader. But it's not enough for the three of them to be on board. The Speaker and Majority Leader must also be able to deliver the votes to pass their respective chambers, and that could, and almost certainly will, make the process more difficult. There are a lot of big questions to be decided. How much will schools get? Will there be a roads deal? Will there be new taxes to pay for it? What about public safety and health? And most of all, will it get done in time? We'll talk about that coming up. In Lansing, Rick Albin, News 8.